So tonight we're having chicken parmesan with a side salad and some asparagus. So these are everything that you're going to need for tonight's dinner. You're going to need, of course, your chicken butterflied. It's one boob butterflied, so it makes 2 servings. Your spaghetti sauce, classico, traditional basil, whatever, is the one lowest on calories and sugar. And here's our asparagus. However, you're supposed to use fresh and then steam it. Then you can use frozen and then you can use canned. I prefer this asparagus canned because it's my favorite. It's childhood memories. Always low salt if you can. Here's all of our spices. We have Italian seasoning. We're going to use this one up first. There we go. And we have some onion powder, garlic powder, salt and pepper. This is green onion for topping for our side salad. This is red onion for a topping for our side salad. Tomato topping, cheese topping, celery topping, and matchstick carrots topping, and our actual leaves. And I just realized I did not grab the Parmesan cheese, but you need Parmesan cheese. This is to line your baking dish with the tin foil, so it's easier to clean up. Here's our cooking spray to make it so that the chicken just comes right out. There is our Parmesan cheese. So I'm going to stop the video here and restart it once I get everything set up because I think that will work best. All right, so now I'm going to go through the process of prepping the chicken. So you're gonna spray your pan liberally with the cooking spray. That helps make it so the chicken can sit there and bake for 15 minutes without sticking. And then you're going to put your chicken into the pan or the dish, and you're gonna want them close together if you have a smaller dish like I do, but overall you're gonna want them evenly spaced. So here is my 4 butterflied, my 2 boobs butterflied to make 4 pieces of chicken. The smaller piece is my own because I like smaller chicken, plus it'll be more well cooked. That's why it's on the end, and I like my chicken well cooked. So now we're gonna just lightly season our chicken. This is to taste, so I just do a little bit. I'm definitely winging this like I do most of my seasonings. So yeah, so that was salt and pepper. Now here is onion powder. I put a little bit more of that because I like a little bit more oniony flavor. And then the garlic powder, I put just a little bit more. I'm going to use this seasoning, this Italian seasoning first because I'm trying to use it up. But you want this to be pretty liberal on it if you want a very Italian-y flavored chicken. And I didn't use all of it. Yay. So now I'm going to use a 2 tablespoon measuring thingy to dish out the things. So it looks like it's about 4 tablespoons per chicken that you're going to cover it with the spaghetti sauce. 4 heaping ones where it's like kind of overflowed. And then what I do, so that was about half the can. What I do is I use the fork I pulled it out with to spread the sauce on top to kind of cover it. It doesn't have to be exact, but because the juices and stuff will bubble up and get there in the end anyways. And then this is about 3/4 of a cup of Parmesan cheese. I don't know if this is all we need because, again, I always wing it. But it looks like it is for this amount of chicken. So it's 3/4 cup of Parmesan cheese for 4 chicken boobs. All right, so there's that. Now my oven has already been preheated to 375, and I'm going to go ahead and just slip this in so that we're ready to go. while that's baking, I'm gonna put the asparagus into the pot and have this kind of simmer, because we're gonna be cooking the chicken for 15 minutes, or with them that close together, I'm gonna cook it for 20 minutes. So I'm gonna set my timer for 20 minutes. And then I'm gonna go ahead and turn this on medium low, which is 4.5, actually probably 3.5. And then we will come back to this when it is all done, and I will show you what the final everything looks like. So our timer just went off and our chicken is done. We're gonna go ahead and pull it out, and I'm going to check the thick piece before we do anything, because I want to make sure that it's all the way done, because I don't want to give Ventos or Chuster, Salmonella, or whatever the chicken disease is. So I'm gonna just check, and actually it looks like it needs to go back in for about 3 more minutes, because right here's a little pink. So we're gonna put it back in for 5 minutes to be honest. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that and reset the timer. All right, so while that was finished baking, I made the salads and I prepared the asparagus. I put just a little bit of butter in there and some salt to give it a little flavor, because I really can't eat my veggies with nothing. No matter how hard I try, sometimes it makes me vomit. So here is our chicken. I do feel confident now that it is cooked. I'm going to check again in another location just to be sure, and yes, that is more cooked. Looks better. All right, so now what I'm going to do is serve up our chicken. The piece that's been slaughtered is for Ventos. And look at all that yummy cheese. And as you can see, the sauce is kind of like in there, and that's why I wasn't really worried about covering all of it. And then I'm gonna go and add our asparagus. And there is our lovely, healthy dinner. Oh, and we're gonna have Dijon dressing on top. So, all right, that's it.